Navigating the transition to senior care can seem pretty daunting, even more so when managing a new medical diagnosis. That calls for expert guidance and compassionate support. CarePatrol of Western Michigan Capital Region helping local families design plans for how they want to live following that significant health change through personalized advising and dedicated support groups. Representatives are equipping the community with the necessary tools to ensure stability and peace of mind during life's major transitions. And we got the folks right here to tell us more about it in studio. Dr. Carol Robinson from So We May Know is there on the end, here alongside Sandy Wake, of course, from CarePatrol. Welcome, ladies. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Let's start with, for those who don't know, what CarePatrol does. What a valuable and amazing resource we have.
CarePatrol is a senior advisory service, and we help families find assisted living, independent living, memory care, in-home, short-term, long-term, basically whatever they need. We take them by the hand and go through this very stressful process and make it less stressful. And one of the things that we do that we haven't really talked about much is that we also provide additional resources for our families. They may need a moving company. They may need to talk to an elder care lawyer. Maybe they need help with Medicaid waiver or the VA. We get them to the right people. And that's why I brought Carol along with me today, because she's one of our trusted resources.
She's one of those people.
Yes,
right,
yes.
absolutely. So you're much more than just a location service, getting somebody from here to there. You have many resources that a lot of these people need at this time. Let's talk a little bit about what you do, the organization, first off, if you can tell me a little bit about that, and then what you're doing with CarePatrol.
Yes, so I own a private LLC, So We May Know. It's based on my experience as first of all, a critical care nurse years ago, and then transitioned into serious illness care, now known as palliative care, for both children and adults.
Okay.
And so what I do is try to help people focus on what really matters to them to live life well. And when they get a new diagnosis, that can be very scary. Sometimes I call it the whack upside the head.
Okay.
You're just not expecting it, and here we go.
Right.
But I can help them learn how to talk to their healthcare team, figure out where to go, kind of like as Sandy's navigating with where you go, I'm helping people navigate with the healthcare system as a whole, because it's very confusing. And it's also, when you first get a diagnosis, it's hard to be thinking straight. So I can just help with, here are the things that you can ask, here are the resources you should be looking for, and kind of help guide them and get them started on that journey, and then we can touch back as well as they need it.
What an amazing resource. I mean, you mentioned it. It's overwhelming. People, I mean, just the sheer moving, just the transition alone can be overwhelming. And then a new medical diagnosis, something happens to your health. Holy cow, you're just in a whirlwind of information. And to have someone guide you through that is critical. And you have support groups that deal specifically with this.
We do. Carol was our speaker last month, and we meet every third Tuesday of the month at 7 o'clock in our office on Tahoe. And we have different topics that we'll provide education on. And that's the first half of the meeting, and then the second half of the meeting is more of the normal support group. You're talking about the problems that you're going through, and getting support from other people going through the same thing. This month, Tuesday, in fact, the 19th, we have another support group coming up, and there's someone talking about options in the home, what kind of care is available, including a new guide program from Medicare that can help people that are caregivers for people with dementia, even mild dementia, which is such a great resource. They can get respite, they can get additional support. So we're really excited about Tuesday's event.
I can see why. And Doctor, you've seen that, you're in the front lines of this. You've seen this. What would you say when someone has that new medical diagnosis and is going through this transition? What is the what's the most common issue that they're facing, that they don't know what to do? Is there something specific that you see over and over again that you're like, you know what, this keeps happening, so we've got the information for you?
Well, part of what I do is help people think about, when they're thinking about what's important to them, it's also who would speak for them if they couldn't speak for themselves. So your person that's going to have your back, your team, and I usually recommend more than one, but I say, this person, take them with you to their appointments and everything so that you've got an extra set of ears so that they can help sort out all the information, because when you get hit with something, you're swimming in all of it.
Absolutely.
And so to have somebody that's taking notes and can help reground you.
So someone whose mind isn't spinning, right? Someone whose mind isn't dealing with all of the emotions and the things that they're going through. You need that
Right.
level-headed person who might hear something that you miss.
Right.
And we're talking about this guidance, we're talking about these resources, and this is no cost. I mean,
No cost.
this
Yeah.
is something that we really need to stress, that Care Patrol isn't going to send you a bill.
Right, right.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the time this morning, Sandy, and
Thank you.
Doctor, for your time and what you do. If this is something that you are in or maybe approaching, now might be a really good time to reach out to Care Patrol and find out what they could offer you. The phone number on your screen, 616-773-2085 right there. Or as always, all that information waiting for you online, carepatrol.com/WMCR.